How much do homes cost in Orland Park, Illinois? Hey, let's dig right into that data. So I've got my MLS views. I'm a licensed real estate agent, and we're looking at everything that's sold in Orland Park for the last 6 months. And the only filter I have is that the homes have to be at least 100K, so we don't look at anything that's been destroyed. So there was 250 houses that sold in the last 6 months in Orland Park, and the price ranges from 182 to, let's see, it might take a second to load, 182 to, still loading, almost $1.5 million. So the summary of that is that the median price here is, there we go, I had to switch screens. The median price is about $450,000, and that can buy you a 4-bed, 2.5-bath, 2,300 square foot house. That's a 2-story. So that's a pretty good size house for that amount of money in a nice area. And again, the highest price point in the last 6 months was about $1.5 million. So now what we're going to do, now that we know that background information, we're going to look at the different price points of homes. So we're going to look at like about every 100,000, so you can see what your money's getting you. So let's start looking, and I'll give a little more narrative as to how this was working. So at 10255 Hawthorne Drive, again, it looks like our starting points are right around 200,000 to get in Orland Park. So this is a 3-bed, 1-bath, about 1,100 square foot house built in 1957. We'll see if this one is habitable or not. Some of these starters in other towns. Okay, yeah, all right. This looks pretty decent for 200K to get you started in Orland Park. All right, so that's what 200 gets you. So we'll go by 50,000s to start with, because usually there's like a lot of difference between the $50,000 increments. And so we'll go with here, 15042 Holiday Court, 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,305 square feet. And hey, as I get pictures started here, if you give me 30 seconds of introduction, please. So my name is Tony Anczer, real estate agent serving Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland, the west south suburbs. My business is about half and half Illinois, half Indiana. So we're on my YouTube page. Thanks so much for checking it out. If you could do me a huge solid, and if you could hit subscribe on this video, it will subscribe to the channel, and it will let you know when other videos come out. But it ultimately lets YouTube know that people enjoy this content, and YouTube will push it out more. A big part of our business is YouTube reach out. So we've got a handful of buyers and sellers we're working with right now that came from YouTube leads, and that's why we do these videos, is to help buyers and sellers learn about the area and learn about the housing market. So we would love to work with you too, please. Please reach out. Our contact information, I know it shows up on the screen at various times during this video. Thanks to Ollie for the great editing. And then also in the description below. Okay, so we're gonna look at the next price point is 300,000. So at 300,000, let's check out this guy, 8750 West 168th. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath, or 1 full bath, 1 half bath. That's how you read these. The points is full and then half. 1,200 square foot, built in 1960. Yeah, so we'd love to work with you. If you have any questions, please reach out. You know, people will reach out to me and just ask, like, what parking garage did you use in that one video about the airport? You know, stuff like that. So don't hesitate. Or if you know anybody that's interested in buying or selling, if you want to send them this video or other videos that we have, that's always a great way to send a referral, which we really appreciate. Cool. All right, so now we're looking at next is $350,000 price point. So for that, let's check out here. Let's check out 15410 Regent Drive. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, almost 1,400 square foot house built in 1983. And imagine there's going to be some updates from 83 on here, or maybe not. So it looks like those windows may have been replaced, but the kitchen looks pretty original. Yeah, this is pretty 1980s-ish. All right, so that's 350. Let's go 400. So now we're going to look at the $400,000 price point. And where are we at for that? 400,000. Here we go. Let's check out this guy, 15127 Hollyhock Court. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath, almost 2,500 square foot house. That's going to include the lower level on this tri-level. I can tell you that from looking at it. This is a 2-car garage. Let's check out taxes and market time. So this is about $6,000 of taxes. This was on the market 5 days. So as you can see, the market's moving. So if you see a house you like, you got to get on it right away. Or if you're a seller, it's still a great market for selling. Okay, so this house has less updates than I was expecting to see too, but it looks well built. It's a cool lower level. Yeah, so this is all finished square footage, so that's why it's all rolled up into that total square footage count. Got a above ground pool in the back. It's pretty nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go to $450,000 price point. Okay, so now we're really starting to see a jump in house types and size when you get to the 450 mark. And that's what I always like to see is like, okay, so what's really the price increment differences? So let's check out this guy. So we've got 3-bed, 2 full bath. You know what, let's go to this one because this is a 4-bed. 4-bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath, almost 1,900 square foot, built in 81, 13,606. Okay. All right. So this is another tri-level design, which is pretty common in the older section of Orland Park. Once you get out to the newer developments, you see tri-levels and quads aren't as common, and it's more ranches or 2 stories. Okay, so that's 450. Let's go to 500. 500. What does 500 get you in Orland Park? So let's check out. We haven't seen many ranches yet, so let's do this one. 8310 Paloma Drive, 4-bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath, about 2,200 square feet. Got a little bit of land on this one too, attached 2-car garage. There's a lot of photos on this one, so I'll probably skip some. Okay, so we're gonna have main level with bedrooms, and then the lower level. Let's see. I'm guessing it's gonna be finished, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward through some of these photos to get. Okay, yeah. So downstairs is finished. Kind of a couple big rooms there. All right, so that's 450. So let's go to the $500,000 price point. 500, and here we go. It's 2-story. I haven't seen a straight up 2 stories much. 4-bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath, 3,000 square foot house. This is 7941 Apache Place. Let's check out the taxes, about $9,000, and this was on the market about 12 days. It actually sold for $1,000 more than what it was put on the market for. All right, so we are seeing. Okay, this is a nice layout. Spacious house. I like that kitchen table. It's pretty cool. All right, so that master bedroom has its own master bathroom. Let's call that a suite. Nice finished area downstairs. Little playground in the back. Okay, it's a nice family house. I think this is if anyone's curious, this is the radon extractor thingy. I forget what it's called offhand. So that's 500. Let's go 550. What does 550 get you in Orland Park? So at Orland Park, let's go with this guy. 14225 Whittington Court. That's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,600 square foot, built in 1990. The taxes are 9,200. This was on the market 7 days. All right, so we'll see. You know, let me make my bubble a little smaller here. I'm taking up too much space. I have a 2-story. Oh, that's a nice backyard. Got the brick. Oh, I love these older looking pavers. Can be a little bit of a trip hazard sometimes, but I love how they don't fully meet in the corners. Looks like an old style road. So I think that's why I like those. Got a wet bar. Okay. I've never heard of this photography company. You can see in the bottom left is their name, Moving Forward Photography. I like the work they do. Nice work moving forward. Okay, so now there's a ton of photos. So I'm gonna fast forward to some here. And again, we were at, I think, what was this, the $500,000 price point? Let's see. Yeah, that was 550. Okay. So now next we're going to look at $600,000 price point. This whitetail run's calling me. Let's see. Let's go here. We got 13428 Fawn Court. This is a 4-bed, 2 full bath, 2 half baths, 3,100 square feet, built in 82. Let's see taxes and market time. Taxes are $10K and market time is 42 days. Yeah, with the interest rates being as high as they are right now, everyone's thinking that the market's, super slow, and we're at like 30% of what we were last year, but now people are just being extra picky. So houses like this that are priced right and move-in ready, those are the ones that sell. The ones that are overpriced or need some love, people are shying away from, because a lot of people buying right now don't really want to be. It's usually some sort of life circumstance that they have to buy, like a relocation or had another kid, or their house doesn't fit anymore. So they're just being picky with what they're buying. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go to let's just go to 700. Let's go to 700. You can see there's a big jump in the 500 to 700 range price point. This guy's catching me with the pool. I'm sure that was on purpose. So let's do that one. 5-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,900 square foot. Let's check out taxes. Taxes are $11,000. This was on the market 3 days. 10915 Morse, I believe the address was. You got an in-ground pool, as you can see. These photos are a little pixelated. Okay, it looks like the house is well built, but it definitely hasn't been updated recently. Like the crown molding, finished lower level. One thing that some people will do to update their house and make it look updated is there's people that will paint trim and cabinets in place, and they do an amazing job. That is something I would not do well. My finish work is not the best. Okay, so that's that. Before I go on it, I just want to make sure, I'm not sure if I brought this up, but hold on to the end, because as I'm building this out, I'm building a spreadsheet that has the prices for all the towns in the southwest suburbs. And so hold on to the end and we'll have a summary of that information. Yeah. Okay. So now let's go to 800,000 to keep this moving along a little bit. And so 800,000, we're looking at, check out this guy, 61 Silo Ridge Road South, 4-bed, 4 full baths, 1.5 bath, 4,100 square feet. And again, we do have these videos for every town in Northwest Indiana. If you want to do a YouTube search of how much do homes cost in Dyer, Indiana, Munster, Indiana, etc. And then I'm building these all out right now for the south and west suburbs of Illinois. So go ahead, and if you're interested in other towns, you could do a YouTube search for, how much do homes cost in Tinley Park, in Mokina, etc. And my similar video to this will show up, so you can get a feel for what's available. So that's 800,000. Let's go 900,000. 900,000. Actually, let's go 950. 950 is 9915 West 144th Place. We got a 5-bed, 4 full bath, 1.5 bath, 8,400 square feet. This taxes $27,000. This was on the market for 15 days. And let's check this out. There's a ton of photos on this one, so we'll just get it. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a nice big custom house. We'll just skim through some of the photos here. If there's anything you want more information on, like I could send you all the photos for any of these, all the background information on days on market. Oh well, this is pretty interesting. Got a nice big shower there. Stairways for 3 levels. That's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot packed in that house, that's for sure. Didn't expect to see all that. So that's 900. So let's go to let's do 1.15 million. So we got 6-bed, 5 full bath, 1.5 bath, 7,200 square feet. We're at 14049 Bunratty Court. And again, this is the $1.15 million price point. And all right, so this is all brick. Got a nice yard. Oh, look at that second story. Oh, it's got the catwalk that overlooks the first level. All right, there's a lot of photos here, so I'm going to just go fast through them. See the water filter or water system in there. I'm just intrigued because Orland Park has Lake Michigan water, so I don't know why people would want to get their own water source. I actually find that bottled water has like one of the least amount of regulations for food products. So usually you're ahead with your local tap water than getting bottled water. But that's another conversation. Okay, and then so let's go to the most expensive one. That was 1.47 million is the next one, and 1.47 million, 13,640 Trafalgar. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. It's a 5-bed, 5 full bath, 1 half bath, 6,300 square foot house. Looking through the photos on this one, and then we'll come back. I want to check the taxes and market time on this. So we got an in-ground pool, kind of to be expected at this price point. The outdoor fireplace is pretty cool. Oh, that's very open concept. That's pretty cool. Now with this photo vendor, they do have this like cartoonish looking finish on the photos, so it's kind of hard to get a feel for what it really looks like. Because with this filter, it would take out any sort of scratches, or if there's imperfections in the wall, or if the wall needed to be repainted. This photo filter like sits over all that, so you're not able to tell that stuff. All right. Oh, we're getting to the backyard. I think that's what I'm most excited about on this one right now. Little hot tub there too. Okay, cool. And that is what 1.47 million gets you. And now the moment you all are waiting for. What's the summary of how much homes cost in the various Illinois towns? So I do have this Illinois and Indiana. I'll just glance through at the end quickly, and you can freeze frame if you want to see, or reach out and I'll send you the data. But so Elsip is 275,000, Beechers 285,000, Bolingbrook 360,000, Shanahan 396, Chicago Ridge 285,000, Crest Hill 255, Crete 270,000, Flossmoor 348,000, Frankfort 495, Grant Park 260,000, and that's the rural community Grant Park, not like downtown Chicago Grant Park. Hinsdale 1.43 million. You see there's a big jump there. Homewood 264,000, Joliet 254,000. LaGrange, we're at 510,000. Lockport 343, Matson 226, Manhattan 428, Manuka 350,000, Mokina 460,000, Moni 300,000, New Lenox 420,000, Oak Forest 296, Olympia Fields 339, Orland Park 450, Palos Heights 400, Palos Hills 377, Palos Park 535. And then we get to Peatone. Gotta wait for my screen to refresh. Here we go. Peatone 310,000, Plainfield 425, Romeoville 302, Shorewood 385, South Holland 230, Steger 170,000, Tinley Park 350,000, Western Springs 752,000. All right, since I have the Indiana data here, I'll just show it to you. Again, I won't talk through each of them, but I'll just click through, and then if you're interested, you could rewind and see that again too. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please hit subscribe, and please reach out if we can help you. We'd love to help you through buying a selling journey.